Coming up on Dillon Falls here, and this is in the along the Deschutes River, southwest of Bend, and this is a pretty big rapid. I'm hiking a trail along the river, and I passed it going upriver, and now I'm seeing it again going back downriver to my car, and it is a big rapid. It's at least a class 4, and I don't know, I think it might be a 5. I wouldn't want to do it in a hardshell kayak, and probably not even in my inflatable kayak. We'll get right up next to the river in a minute. It's this sort of building right here. This is a really cool trail. It goes pretty much all the way along the river from where upriver, I don't know, but it definitely goes almost, I was told almost all the way into town, and I suspect it ends when it gets to private property. This is national forest property. Lodgepole pines everywhere. It's a beautiful sunny day, probably 75 degrees. So we'll get over here right up close to the rapid. Breezy has been swimming from time to time. She's pretty smart about staying away from fast-moving water like this, because a year ago she fell in the water where it was moving a little quickly, and that taught her a lesson. Right, Breezy? So here's where it starts really picking up. Wow. And then look at this. Oh my gosh. This looks crazy. I think this is a class 5. I would flip over right there in the middle of the picture. And then you go over a pretty steep drop there. Looks like about 5 or 6 feet. Let's see if I can get closer to that. Wow. I'm assuming that this is the spot from which paddlers, scout the rapid. Yeah, that's another keeper there. Not quite as bad, really, as the one at the top. Breezy, you might want to come back up here. Well, not a stretch of the river that I'll be doing in my kayak.